Morning, YouTubers. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday morning or Wednesday morning. I forgot what day it was. Been so busy, I forget the days. That's what happens when you go into business for yourself. Wednesdays and Thursdays are just like Sundays and Mondays. All the days, they just feel like the same. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Today I wanted to talk about some things that I was thinking about this morning, just for a few minutes, on escaping the poverty mindset. I, at one time, was in my earlier, I'm 34 years old, but in my earlier adulthood, I was in poverty. I always worked, I always had jobs, I always had an income coming in. But let's face it, folks, I was a loser. I was a drug addict at one point. I was homeless at one point. I was in jail. And because I changed my mindset, I changed my friend set of friends that you surround yourself with, the people that you surround yourself with. Because I changed a lot of that, I stopped doing drugs, I stopped smoking weed, I live a pretty sober life. Once a month, twice a month, I might have a glass of wine or something. Not saying, to each their own, that's all I'll say. But I live a pretty much sober life now because my focuses are different. I have a wife, I have a kid, we have a pretty family-oriented family, and I run two small businesses, two growing small businesses. So, escaping the poverty mindset and stop being a victim. How do you do that? Change your playground and surround yourself with people that you aspire to be. If you want to start a business, start hanging out with people that own businesses. Find networking groups. If you want to lose weight, start hanging around a gym where you see people that are losing weight. See, in my opinion, I think it's quite easy. It's hard, but it's not hard if you want to change your situation, because all you have to do is decide. I am going to decide I don't want to live in poverty anymore. So what are we going to do to change our mindset? You have limiting beliefs. You need to read books. Some of my favorite books that stand out to me would be EntreLeadership by Dave Ramsey. And I know this might sound contradictory, but Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. They both bring a good set of beliefs to the table, even though they both think completely different than each other. They're still both positive beliefs, and you can glean from both of them. Also, Richest Man in Babylon was a great book. That one was written back in the 1920s or 30s, I believe, and it was reforwarded and kind of rewritten, kind of revised a little bit. I've read that one twice, and each time I've read it, I've picked up something new. And having a brain freeze here, people. From Good to Great by Jim Collins talks about businesses that were good, that were average. Leadership got, taken over, however you would prefer to say it. Leadership got took over, and those businesses, those companies, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Xerox, what have you, they went from good to great because they changed their mindset, a new way of thinking came in. So I would say the first step to getting out of the poverty mindset and the victim mindset would be to write down goals, attainable and achievable goals. I want to save up 10 grand. I went over this in a video I recently did a couple days ago. I want to save up 10 grand in 5 months. Okay, that's attainable. What are we gonna do to get there? Okay, I gotta stop smoking weed for a little bit. I'm too busy getting to the bag. I gotta stop going out and partying. I'm getting to the bag. Change your mindset. It's not all about money, but changing your mindset, it will change your life. Changing, if you hang around with drug addicts, you'll be a drug addict. If you hang out with entrepreneurs, you'll be an entrepreneur. You are who your closest 3 friends are. So if your 3 closest friends do nothing but sit around all day and play video games and smoke pot, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with either or, but